This is a teaching moment.
Hey guys, welcome to the show. It's SJ once again. In the last episode, we took care of the hardware side of assembling Atlas, and in this episode we are going to turn it on. Will it turn on? Will it maybe explode? We'll have to see. And after hopefully turning it on, we will take care of the software side of Atlas, like BIOS and Windows. So let's dive right in. Alright guys, so here we are. In fact, the thing didn't explode. On the contrary, it fired up really nicely, and here we are in the BIOS, which seems to be okay right at the moment. The first thing that I'm going to do is go into easy mode and have a look at everything. So the CPU temperature is fine. As you can see, by the way, there is for some reason, but the DDR here, over here, oh, I can just use the mouse pointer to show you, is not at our clock speed. We are not going to worry about that for now because we are going to take care of that later. But all our fans are working, it seems, and that's good enough for now. And also we can see that the NVMe drives are in, everything is fine, the CPU has been seen, everything is okay for now. So no, I don't want to exit setup because I want to go to the advanced mode. And okay, we do have 2.02. We are going to flash the BIOS later on, but for now we are going to exit here because we do want to install Windows. We just wanted to see if everything is fine. Everything is fine for now, so try and head over to Windows. And to boot Windows, you will have to go to Exit. It didn't make any changes, but we're gonna discard them nevertheless. Alright, so now things are a little bit cleaner. As you can see, we have already input everything that we need. We are going to click on Next, and we are going to install now. Setup is starting. Well, that's nice. Okay, we can actually already put in the product key, which I'm going to do because I'm lucky enough to have one. And let's just try, and if it works, of course for you it's going to be blurred out. Next up is the good old applicable notices and licenses term. Of course we have to accept, otherwise we won't be able to do what we actually want to do. So which type of installation, customize, install, keep file settings and applications. We are going to use the 1 terabyte version, which is this one. This is the Samsung drive because this is 1 terabyte, so we are gonna use that. And now we wait. We will have to wait until everything is finished, and I'll just see you in a second then. Alright guys, so here we are, we have restarted, and for some reason my capture card won't capture this. Once again, Old Faithful, oh, she needs some relief, and well, we are going to give that to her because we are going to go and select Germany right here on this screen. Then the right keyboard layout is German for me. Yes, I want to add a second keyboard layout actually, because I also type Turkish. Can we just use this over here? It doesn't seem to be the case. So where is it? Turkish. Turkish Q is good. Checking for updates, huh? Okay, for some reason the capture card will now work again, which is quite nice. So I'm just going to take advantage of that, and we are going to name our PC Atlas, of course, because
that's what we do. So next up, so here we are connected to a network. I am connected via LAN, not Wi-Fi. This motherboard doesn't even support Wi-Fi if I remember correctly, so we're gonna click next. We are going to set up for personal use. We don't actually have to do this, by the way. There is a method to get around this, but I am going to sign in. And of course this is going to be censored out for you. I will create a pin. You can say, of course, no. I'm going with yes. Find my device, that's not necessary. Send diagnostic data, required only, because we could do a little bit more, but we are going to go with required only because we don't want Microsoft to spy on us like crazy. Improve inking or typing. Send optional inking and typing diagnostic, no. We're not going to have Microsoft spy on us. Diagnostics, no thank you. No, I don't want targeted advertising. Oh, let's customize your experience. Yeah, we're gonna go with entertainment, gaming, school, creativity, and that's it, I guess. Oh, we could do this. That's actually quite interesting. I think I am going to go with this. We can back up our files. We are going to do that. I'm actually using OneDrive, so let's do that. I'm not going to use Edge. Hi! Well, it seems like we're almost ready. Almost. And well, what do you think? We have made it into Windows, would you believe it? For some reason there is Edge going on over here, but I don't really care. So I'm going to blur this out here so you won't actually see. First thing that we are going to do is we are going to update Windows. Okay, if you finally made it into Windows updates, it's a little bit different than Windows 10, which I was used to, so we're gonna check for updates. That's the first thing that we are going to do. And there, as you can see, are a lot of things that must be downloaded first. We are of course going to do that. So here we are, we have updated Windows to our liking, which is really nice. I also have not uninstalled Edge, but I got rid of it and I have installed Firefox instead, which I like much more. And the first thing that we are going to do now is check for AMD update. So we are just going to do, and this will do everything automatically for us. Install. So the installation is complete, we have to restart. Next up is the driver updates for our motherboard, and for that we are going to go to service and download. Since we're here, we can also download the newest version of BIOS, which we are going to do in a second anyway. Go to setup and install the driver, and we are going to finish. The next thing that we are going to do is install the drivers for our graphics card. And well, we do have, no, we don't want this to be translated. So we just start the media package launcher, display drivers. That's all fine. I am going to go with the GeForce Experience as well, so green continue. We are going to go with Express, not custom right now. You can also just go custom, but we are going with Express for now. And we are done installing. Alright, so everything seems to be fine. We are going to do one last thing, and that is going to update our BIOS. So see you in a second. Okay, for some reason this time the capture card would capture the BIOS, and I do like that. I'm not going to complain. So these are really nice things to do. We are going to take care of the BIOS flash, and for that we are going to go to Tool in your BIOS. That might be totally something different. I'm also going to enable this, although it won't really matter. So we are going to instant flash, and then there is going to be something like BitBlocker and whatever, so that's fine though, because we do have everything you need. I put in a USB stick. It has to be formatted in FAT32, so check your motherboard supplier, this website, if you have to actually do this. It was quite a hassle to get the USB stick formatted to that, but it immediately recognized that this is the case, so we are going to update here. After pressing yes, the system will automatically reboot. Please wait for a few seconds, and the BIOS update will continue. Do you want to update UEFI, whatever it's called, to whatever this is? So I'm going to click yes. Alright, we have successfully updated our BIOS to the newest version, which is really nice. Please keep in mind, it's very important that when you do this, you make sure that you won't brick your motherboard. Your motherboard is going to be bricked if it loses power, most likely at least. And once you do the firmware upgrade, the BIOS update, make sure that you don't have anything in the room that will cut off your system from power. If you have pets, throw them out. If you have a cat, a dog, throw them out so they won't get in the way of updating your BIOS. If you have an aquarium, get it just out. So just don't use it. Get it out of the room, and everything is going to be fine. So we are going to do one last thing, and that is going to easy mode, and we are going to go thermal throttle limit. So everything is fine. The CPU temperature is fine. We have a temperature here, but I do want to do something. Profile Expo DRAM profile configuration. That should be okay. We are set to Expo. That's nice. And we are going to do one more thing, which is set this to competitive. Take care of resizable bar. It is enabled. Okay, so that has been done already, which is really nice. So resize bar support is enabled. And the last thing that we want to do is go for fan tuning, and we are going to do that. So everything is fine, which means we can go ahead, save the changes, and now we can also see here that everything should be okay, and we can go ahead and restart. One last check with Windows, because we can and will do. So we are going to go to the task manager, which is Control-Shift-Escape, and then we will have a look at the processes running in the background. So everything seems to be fine, and we are going to have a look at our CPU which is running at a 4.5. We could overclock if we wanted to, but we don't really need that. It's not necessary. And as we can see now, we do have the 6000 megahertz with our RAM. That's really nice. And now the last thing that we are going to do is disk management. So we're gonna go here, and this is the disk 0, which is our Samsung one, and this is all okay. Make a new simple volume. Everything is fine here. We can partition later if we want to, and it's gonna be called D. We can change that later if we want to as well. So NTFS, everything, perform a quick format, and yeah, that seems like the way to go. So let's finish things up, and we have a new volume popping up. So let's go and check if everything is okay. Yes, it seems to be the case. That's pretty much it. We have set up everything. Our new machine is up and running, and I'm very pleased with everything it has to offer.
We have done it. We have arrived at the end of our journey. Atlas is running up nicely, and she will support me on my digital life from now on. So I guess it's time to bid farewell. Thank you for joining me on my journey building Atlas. If you like what I do, please consider liking and subscribing, and I hope to catch you on the next one. See you soon.